Greetings, y'all. Happy Make It Happen Monday. Yeah, it's Make It Happen Monday. So whatever you need to make happen for yourself today, do that. I'm coming through the words today, but I gotta do my little disclaimer. I'm not for everybody. I don't ever try to be. If it don't apply, let it fly. I don't have a fuck to give nobody, but I do have game to give you about life, and I have knowledge for your nugget, your chakra, your root chakra, your nugget, your natural crown, which is our most important nugget, right? Our most important crown. You got to start from the root to the rooted issues. You got to work on your what? Internal to align with your external. The word, the message today is, for every problem, there is a solution. You might not like that solution, but there is a solution to every problem. So if you keep going through the same thing, that means you haven't learned that lesson. When our past keeps showing up at our front door, you can't run from yourself. I spoke about this a couple of months ago about how before I stepped into my purpose and calling, I was a menace to society. And God is still working on me. So I am a goddess and a menace. And you can take that however you want to take it. I'm not perfect. I don't try to be perfect. I'm me. And I used to run from my purpose and calling. So before I lived in my purpose and calling, I was really a menace to society. And God laid me flat on my back and humbled me. And He would do that. You cannot run. You cannot question it. If God called you to do something, you got to do it. And until you live in your purpose and calling, that might be why some of y'all are experiencing the same life lessons. You either haven't accepted it, you're not really living in your purpose and calling, you're not doing what God wants you to do. Okay? And right now with the Mercury retrograde, for those who are not in my spiritual community, which is Patreon, my spiritual advisor page, Spiritual Goddess 80, I posted some utilizable tools in the community about what you need to work on right now during this season. We got a new moon right now in Cancer, and it's Leo season. And I believe Venus is in Leo. Don't quote me on that. I got to go look, but I think so right now. So it's just time to really stand in your power. You know what I'm saying? Claim your power. Shine. It's time to be a leader, not a follower. It's time to do what's best for you. Love on you more. You know what I'm saying? Pour into you. Really work on your internal, because this is a year of the karmic 8 as well. And since it's a year of the karmic 8, it's just that veil is being dropped, y'all. So y'all gonna probably find a lot of shit you didn't know. Probably dealing with you, close loved ones, whatever the case might be. To close out the word, the message today, which was, for every problem there's a solution. Right now, with the Mercury retrograde, with the new moon in Cancer, with Venus in Leo, love on you. Reclaim your power or step into your power. It's really time to do that internal work. Otherwise, you're going to keep repeating the same toxic cycles, whether it's in relationships, whether it's business, psychological, mental. Right now, it's just basically, if you ain't been standing on business, it's showing. So if you keep going through the same stuff, you ain't really learned that lesson. And it's going to keep being a repetitive cycle until you get tired. Because that's when I changed. I got tired of my shit, y'all. I got tired. And that's when I really was like, okay, Toddy, it's time to change. And I love the woman that I am and the woman that I'm growing into. I'm elevating to. Growth is hard. It ain't easy. Healing is a journey and a lifestyle. You can't just say, oh, I'm healed now. And it just depends how detrimental or how traumatizing whatever you went through it was. And like I said, sometimes you need counseling, therapy, or all the above. It just depends on the situation. You can't always do everything by yourself. You need outside resources. And there's nothing wrong with that, because everybody needs a strong support system. Especially when you are doing this spiritual work like I do. I'm speaking to my spiritual people right now. Everybody ain't your assignment, y'all. And I had to learn that. Because when you got a good heart of gold and you called to be a healer, you called to be a spiritual advisor, a mentor, whatever, you do, a seer, you attract like wounded dogs type of energy. You always attract people who come off as energy vampire leeches because they drawn to light. But you got to know, that's when you got to have that discernment. And if you don't have that discernment, you need to pray and meditate and ask God and Spirit to guide you. So that way you will know, like, okay, this is my assignment, but this ain't. Because otherwise you'll drive yourself damn near crazy. And that ain't good for your insanity. Keep repeating the same bullshit over and over again, doing the same thing. That ain't your assignment, y'all. You got to know what's your assignment, what God called you to do, and what's not. Because people will drain the fuck out of you if you let them. People only do what we allow them to do. So it's kind of like standing on business. And sometimes being healed or self-love is saying no, standing away from certain people to protect your peace. Because I'm going to be all the way G and transparent with y'all, because that's all I can be. I am quick to discard, disassociate myself, remove myself from any type of situation where it becomes toxic, where it's unhealthy, might be unsafe, or it's weird. I don't do that lame 1, 2, 3 creepy weirdo ass shit. So when motherfuckers get to moving weird, or it's just not giving growing, evolving to the point into each other, it's not giving like a healthy connection, I'm gonna remove myself, because I don't got time for that. I don't give a damn who you are. If you mean me no good and I see that shit, I'm gonna move around. It's simple as that. I'm going to do whatever I gotta do to protect my peace. Like, that's what it is. So I'll be the villain. I don't give a damn. When you know better, you do better. And we in that season where it's showing, man. It's just showing, y'all. The truth is being shown right now. So I don't know who need to hear this, but there is a solution to your problem. You might not see that solution right now because either you don't want to accept it, or you might still need to learn some type of lessons. So yeah, y'all, to wrap up this word, the message today, so every problem there is a solution. Find out what solution is for you. And if you need assistance, like I said, because everybody needs a strong support system, you're not supposed to do life by yourself, then get that help you need. And I know y'all ready for me to reopen again, and I will reopen soon. I read y'all emails, I read y'all DMs too. I know y'all ready, but y'all, I'm just living life right now. I'm supposed to go on vacation next week. I will be 33 next Friday, and I'm going on vacation, and I can't wait. I have a life, y'all, okay? Outside of servicing others, I take care of me. I take my personal time very serious. I'm big on my self-love, self-care. So this break from being an entrepreneur, it was much needed. And plus, I'm still working on my revamp. I'm almost done with it, and I'm not rushing it. So just stay tuned. I got a lot of great things in store for you guys. I'm so grateful of everybody, supporters, new clients. I'm appreciative of everybody in my spiritual community, because that's year-round. Patreon and close friends, pretty much, if I'm not on my social media detox, which I won't be taking a social media detox no time soon. And I'm supposed to reopen again. I will let y'all know. But if you need, quicker assistance until I reopen again, then, I can refer you in the direction, because I don't mind. But, yeah, y'all, I don't play. I don't get in. I don't fuck around to fuck around. I'm quick to ghost your ass. I'm quick to get gone on your ass. I'm meant to get the fuck on down. I'm going to get the fuck with the quickness. I don't do that weird, creepy, weirdo ass shit. I don't do that 1, 2, 3 ass bullshit. That mediocre shit. You can miss me with it. I'm not for it. I'm not going to entertain it. You get to playing them creepy, weirdo ass games, you're going to get the fuck from around me. Because we live in a weird time. That's why I don't really fuck with people like that. I don't. I stay out the way. I handle my business. I do my own thing. I don't like to be around a lot of people. I don't. All I need is my selective few, because I'm very selective about who I let around me. That's all I need. My selective few that I know that's solid, real, and it's good for my mental. And you heard what I said, because if they ain't good for your mental, it's detrimental, and you can't do that. You'll be one of them motherfuckers walking around here talking themselves and shit. Y'all be thinking motherfuckers on drugs. Them motherfuckers just fucked off in the head because shit, they never worked on themselves. I'm telling y'all. Y'all be laughing and shit, but that's real talk. Y'all be looking at people talking about they cracked that. No, shit. And let me rephrase that, because some of y'all take shit too literally. Smart people talk to themselves. There's nothing wrong with talking to yourself, thinking out loud. You could be doing shadow work. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about these really motherfuckers out here who really fucked off in the head, because there is a borderline between being deep-rooted spiritual, you in tune, and then being just really psychotic, like you really fucked off in the head. Like crazy. Like it's a big difference. I gotta come back with a video on that. But yeah, y'all think them people crackheads and shit, they on drugs. A lot of people are, but now y'all life fucked them up. Life was they crack. They let people fucking fuck their mental up, and it caused detrimental damage, and that's why they walking around here like that. And y'all don't want to be one of them people, so that's why I always encourage self-love, self-care, working on your internal to align with your external, getting the help and the resources that you need if you can't do it by yourself. Also, you know, working on your mental. I always talk about that. I'm an advocate for that, because it's needed, y'all, because life is hard. Life is a game. You know what I'm saying? It's just chess, not checkers. And like the great late Nipsey said, long live Nip, he said it's a marathon. So it's an ongoing journey, y'all. It's not a race, it's a marathon. You know, and it's not really that in debt like we think it is. But you gotta be really in tune with your higher self, within yourself, to understand what I'm saying. And I always break down, I give y'all resources and, you know, utilize the tools that y'all can use in my spiritual community. I don't get that in depth and deep on here. I tell y'all enough on here, y'all go do your own research. You want to go deep down that rabbit hole where I really just break it down and give you the tools you need. That's in my spiritual community. That's Patreon, but you got to pay that $5. That's in my close friends on the spiritual advisor page, Spiritual Goddess 80. So you basically got to pay a good $10 a month. Yeah. But I give y'all enough free game and knowledge to go off of publicly. All right, y'all. I'm out. How deep do you want to go down a rabbit hole? Join me on Patreon today. For $11.11 a month, that's the new price. Access to deep intuitive messages in books, powerful books for the mind, body, and spirit. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's where I post all the real, raw, uncut wisdom, knowledge, just game on life that you might need. And also, if you want to connect more, follow all my social media platforms. Hit the link in the bio. But for more in-depth and exclusive content, join me on Patreon today. For $11.11 a month, that's the new price. Unlimited access. Come on, let's go deep down the rabbit hole. To join my private spiritual community, you have to pay an additional $11.11 a month outside of the monthly Patreon subscription.